This is a channeled message to receive answers around what to do about the relationships that are feeling energetically misaligned at this time. Spirit speak, spirit speak, spirit speak, spirit speak. This is a time of great change, of really intense and hastened evolution, revolution, personally and globally. And although there are so many calls around the world to come together at this time, which is important and needed, and more of us are rising up and need to rise up at this time, it's also incredibly important, especially for those of us who have been rising up for a long ass time, actually to be incredibly selfish. Ooh, I have feelings about that. As I receive that, to be incredibly selfish, because for those of us who've been like overgivers, overfunctioners, people pleasers, those of us who've been on the front lines, physically, energetically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally for a long ass time, what is needed now is for us to pour all of our energy into ourselves, because that is the thing that is needed for us to birth and deliver the gifts and wisdom that we came here to offer the planet at this time, to support critical collective change, new earth, raising of new consciousness. So it might feel counterintuitive to be pouring all of your time and energy into self at this time, because so much is needed of us out in the world. But they're saying, please know that this is a in the scheme of the universe, or like the global timeline, like us spending this time on ourselves, they're just showing me it's just like such a blip, and it's so important. And it's also really important, they're sharing with me, that like the intention is not like, oh my God, it's too much for me, I need to check out and go away and be in a cave and just like ignore all the stuff going on in the world. I just don't, it's just too hard for me, it makes me feel uncomfortable, I'm not interested, or I just like I can't. It isn't that at all. The energy and the intention of it is like, I'm very clear that I'm needed at this time, that the gifts that I have and came to this planet to share at this time um, need to be cultivated. And what is required of me at this time actually is more stillness, more silence, more solitude, to understand, oh, this makes me want to cry, to understand who I am now and who I need to become, and what the gifts are that need to and desire to move through me to support liberation on the planet at this time. They just kind of mic dropped there. They're just like, that's it. That's it. We understand that we have lots of chatter around like being productive and capitalism, and a lot of us who wear the cape or like identity of being advocates or activists or whatever, we're going to be like, oh my God, like that 333, as they say, that we can't do that, so much is needed at this time. And they're saying, no, this is actually the thing that's needed the most. Um those of us who are here to support the spiritual ascension, evolution, liberation of the world, this is what is needed. And also they're showing that like we're in different phases of that right now, personally. So some of us maybe have already done a lot of that stillness, solitude, silence, so were more ready to emerge at this time. But a lot of us, and me, I know for sure, they're saying, actually right now it's more stillness, more solitude, more silence. They're also reminding me like we're still in eclipse season, there's still more to come. There's still, the energy is also right. Okay, thank you. They're also sharing that the energy collectively, because of the intensity of the shifts that are happening, and the speed at which timelines, dimensions are fucking shifting left, right, center. In order for us to root and get grounded, for us to do the work we need to do, it requires us to actually pull away a bit, to find our center, to remain in center, um, to pour into ourselves at this time, because this is a long game. This is a long game. And we're going to continue to be needed. And astrologically, I know my astrological mentors are like 2025 is just the lead up to 2026. So basically, get ready. Um, okay. Okay. That's the download. So those of us who are, if you resonate with with being an accelerated awakener, someone who is here to support liberation on this planet, collective healing on this planet, um, with through spirit, source, oneness, energy, my guides at least are saying stillness, solitude, silence, pouring into ourselves is needed at this time so that we can be in right relationship with earth, with sky, with ourselves, and even hear and receive the downloads of the work that is required, what it is what is being asked of us at this time. Because it requires us to be so, we are wayshowers. So it requires us to be so sure of ourselves, confident in what it is we are. Okay. Confirmation from the flame. Confident in what it is we are speaking to and asking of ourselves and others, because no one else is doing that. The people I'm talking to right now, like myself, we are bringing forth information and wisdom and invitations to ways of being and knowing and relating that no one else is. So we don't have blueprints for the shit we're up to, which can be incredibly hard, which is why it's really important that we are so, you know, Buddha and Yeshua needed time alone to harness their wisdom and knowledge to be able to like commune and understand, and then they could come forth and spread gospel or um, receive people to discuss and like disseminate their wisdom. But it required Yoda. I'm just showing me like Yoda in the woods. That's what's being required of us right now. That's what's being asked of us at this time. So however, whenever you can cultivate that for yourself, please do. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to know and see and witness all of the beautiful, important, powerful, fucking revolutionary shit you are going to bring to and support the planet in on the other side of that. Yeah. And please share when you do. I love you. I am you. I'll be back here soon. Until then, keep it real spiritual.